Hello everyone, welcome to Students Gaming. This is Twain here. I'm with KY and Tone.
Hello.
Are you?
Both in person and
Coming to
in the
you
game.
live via Skype.
In the game.
Oh, we're in the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're all here. So I dismissed a bunch of the weak ass fucks and I bought 3 of us, took the other people's clothing, stripped them, sold them for parts, and then dismissed them as they groveled at my feet.
tarred and feathered him, kicked him out.
I actually feel really bad about that.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't like, you'll see, like, I'll just do it. You can go to dismiss and they'll like beg you to not let them. Oh, you're not being a fit, so, and you're like, oh god damn, why did you add that?
Yeah, reconsider.
Yeah, we work here. We like you. We like you, Mirabella. We need a girl.
Mirabelle, yeah.
So all right, so this is the job system. Just to overview this real quick. So she's a Squire level 2, and what Squire level 2 opens up are the Archer
Ooh.
and the Knight. And it'll show you Squire level 2.
Oh, okay.
Squire level 2.
Oh.
Now, we can't use the Archer yet because the stores aren't selling bows yet.
We don't have anybody that's ranged yet, do we?
No, we do not. So this is what she had learned already. Each class has a bunch of different shit that you can do. Let's see. I always hook my people up with Phoenix Down.
Just
Because yeah, it sucks.
Rend.
In this game, if somebody turns into a crystal because they've been dead for 3 whole turns, you cannot get them back. In fact, the game ends if Tommy turns into a crystal. So
gotcha.
So having a Phoenix Down is like essential, or some sort of raise. But anyways, so you have a secondary ability. And for somebody that's just a square and a chemist, which I'm not actually going to give these dudes any. I'm generally letting KY and Tone handle their own characters, but there's one thing I am going to do with them. First, I'm going to make sure they know penis.
Penis down.
Penis down. Phoenix Down and Potion, so that item is their second thing. But I'm also going to make them wait on their Squire abilities until they learn the most important ability in this game, JP Boost.
JP Boost. Job points?
Yes, it boosts the amount of job points that you gain every action. And it helps you learn abilities so much faster.
Oh, you probably want to do that one early then.
Yes. That's why I'm not using any of these points.
Learn it immediately.
Alright.
As chemists, it'll be a little harder. It'll be a little slower going for us. In fact, I might switch back to a Squire at some point so that I can learn.
What's the job tree for chemists?
Magicians.
Magician and...
Magicians.
That's it?
Basically.
Oh.
And Squires, it's more...
Combat?
combat, physical combat.
Oh, okay.
So, but KY and Tone are going to be figuring out their own... what they want to do. Tone wanted to be a chemist, and KY wanted to be a Squire.
I might want to be a Squire, but I have time to decide that, right?
Yes. Yes, you do. Tommy is... What has he got going on? Tommy. What's Tommy got going on? Tommy's almost got job boosts learned. He's almost there. So yeah, like I said, he's a special Squire because he gets a couple extra abilities, so his is metal instead of fundamentals.
Do you, okay, so do you do Delta and Tommy's jobs as well?
Yeah.
Delta.
Shut the fuck up. Do you control?
Yeah, right.
Shut the fuck up. Do you control Delita at any point?
No. But you can control what he has going into the abilities and items he has going into battle.
You level him up. You choose all his abilities.
But he battles on his own.
Oh. That's nice.
What a loser.
Jesus. Alright. We'll go to Mandalia Plain. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Cutscene. This is also a flashback within a flashback. Amaneth Beouf, a great hero in his own right, who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approaches the hour of his death. We will sit here, watch quietly. Beowulf Mence. We gotta give him like a baller voice because this dude's awesome.
What news of the war?
That's a baller voice. Yeah. What I want to do? Zalbag's such a integral character. Can't fuck up his voice. Tone, how about you?
The order has struck a great blow. Limbury is ours once more.
I like that. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll be able to recall our forces in Zeltonia anon. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
You want to do
I wouldn't know.
Dysadarg?
The envoy dispatched to Advocate Lenario has returned.
Oh, I like that, actually.
He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father. Like a younger,
Yeah,
what's his face?
that's good. I like it.
Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
Good God, that would get me to stop crying. It did not get her to stop crying.
Yeah. Where is that Tommy? He should have been at your side.
Dysadarg, Zalbag, you are dear to me, but Tommy is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses his veins. Watch after him.
Tommy is the half-brother of Zalbag and Dysadarg. In fact, Alma, I think, is also half-sibling.
Oh, okay. Lord Father.
You forget yourself, Tommy. You have come good. Let me look once more on your face.
Dude, you got some fucking voice acting talent.
Lord Father.
Lord. How long has it been you've grown into a fine young man? I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Hear me, Tommy. For generations, we Beowulfs have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path.
So this dude is essentially Ned Stark.
Who's Ned Stark?
A character in Game of Thrones.
We'll know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father. So wait, which dude is? The guy that's talking or the guy that's dying?
The guy that's dying.
Your friend, Delita, he is a good boy. He is lowborn, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. Huh! You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead of you, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
Delita is a commoner, and that's a big part of the story.
Okay. As you say, Father.
No!
Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is to be a knight.
Because he's like super pure, like 100% Paragon.
Who is Delita?
No, Barbaneth.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So what, he looks down on lowborns?
No. Like he's like the common man's hero, sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Mandalia Plain.
Are we going into battle here?
We are.
Okay.
Okay, so
How many people do we get?
we have 2 guests in this battle, so
Yes.
it'll be us 4.
It says 3 remaining.
Right, we have 4 total. We'll get 2 guests. Mirabelle, I'm sorry.
I see.
You will not be a part of this. Actually, let's do this.
Looks tight.
I mean,
Dahlia Plain. KY, have you watched any Game of Thrones?
I have not.
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him? What do you think we do with him? Right then. Your luck's run out, Dave. If ever you had any. Blast! One of the Order's patrols!
The Corpse Brigade! And they've a hostage in their midst!
So this is an interesting decision. You can either choose to rescue him, and it makes the battle infinitely harder because you have to make it so that he doesn't die. Or you can choose the first option, which raises your bravery 10 points, which keeps a 2-point permanent addition on your bravery, and you just have to kill all the enemies and don't have to worry about saving everybody.
A 2-point permanent addition?
Permanent.
You mean for the rest of the game?
10 point for the battle, 2-point permanent. Every 5 additional bravery you get 1 point of permanent.
There's got to be some advantage to doing the harder thing.
There is not personal satisfaction. So this is a windmill slam if ever I've seen any.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay,
that.
so
That
we are not idealistic then.
No.
Okay. All right, good to know. Good to know.
We kind of are, but we kind of are at the same time.
Opportunistic.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Our first duty is to defeat the brigade. Fuck that dude. The enemy stands before us. Attack.
You would stand by and watch as they kill an innocent?
Yes. I hadn't planned on giving them
Yes.
a chance.
I would save him myself if it came to that.
But we get +2 permanently on our bravery.
That's very important, Alita. Oh, I thought he talked. He didn't talk yet. Right, here we go. Reinforcements. None too soon.
Oh.
So where's the dude?
Argath.
He's right there.
He's such a fucking...
He's like boxed in.
Oh.
He's such a pretty boy. Look at that fucking
Is
guy
it
with
that
his
much
side
harder
part.
to save him?
Well, the problem is that you can't control his actions,
Yeah.
so
Well, I mean,
he
if
might do something stupid.
If you bring everybody over there,
But they're closer to him than you are. He would have to
you'd have to box them out.
he very obviously has to run at his next opportunity, and if he doesn't, you're fucked.
So let's say we did choose to try and save him, and we failed. Can we still win the battle though?
No, the
Oh.
game's over.
Oh really?
Yes,
Oh, that does sound hard.
yes, yes. Because guests don't ever turn into crystals, so it's not like they'll let you wait until you revive them, because otherwise it's...
Oh, they just die right away?
Yeah.
All guests? What about like Delita?
Delita will never turn into a crystal. If you're a guest, you'll have stars above your head instead of a number.
Delita won't turn into a crystal? Is it game over if he dies?
No.
But he doesn't turn into a crystal.
Correct. But he's a guest on your team already.
What happens when he
Oh,
dies?
see, like, that would have been ideal, but still.
What happens when he dies?
He just dies. Your mission isn't to save Delita.
Can we use him in the next battle?
Yes.
Oh,
Everybody
so
gets
it's-
regenerated after a battle. Let's see here.
So he faints.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Except he faints with a really loud scream.
Ah!
Huh. How do I want to do this? They're kind of... See, I'd go and attack this dude.
Do a defense.
Oh, I hate those fucking
Is there-
Yeah, they're
Is there a
There
defense
ain't-
action?
their inherent evasion is like 23% or something like that. Yes, there is a defend action, but my people don't know it right now.
Oh, okay.
This is fine. This is fine. So yeah, this is another kind of boring battle because we got to re-up our dudes. It's not going to be until the next
Hey,
battle we'll
you
have
did a
something.
job well.
Yes, KY, you did.
You got hype.
Well done.
Time to have some coffee.
Actually, I want to make sure I'm out of range of the cat. So let's. I should have bought
Cat?
that potion.
Is that a cat?
It's a
some
panther.
sort of a cat.
Oh,
Or a large fox.
I thought it was a dog, but now that I look at it, you're right. It's got pointy ears, long tail.
Unfortunately, I cannot waste a potion on my own because there's no way to heal.
Now there is.
Now there is, but you're closer to him, so you'll get the Delito will get hit though. He always does. This dude just runs into battle like. For those who have seen Game of Thrones, Jon Snow does some. Jon Snow likes just running into battle all the time.
Leroy.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins. That's Delita, all the time. Unless you give him a range attack, and then all of a sudden he's overly conservative. It's so weird. Alright, I have no problem wasting potions because they're super cheap. Just to get the job points.
Take it.
So Tone, you mentioned that KY9 might be, what's the term?
Oh, you for sure. You're a min-maxer. I mean, okay, so I thought of this. We had a party before Tone, KY, and Twain were in the party of those random people that joined us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you dismissed them immediately, but you made sure that you took all of their items first. And this is strictly because it's the optimal way to play the game, right? And that's a trait of a min-maxer. You're not concerned as much with being immersed in the storyline as much as you are with playing the game
from a numbers perspective,
as if it were a math problem. You know, just considering the algorithms of the game.
I mean, the difference is that when you first play the game, that's all about immersion, and then after that, it's like
you've played this game. I was kind of joking, but that's what a min-maxer is.
I see. That's interesting. I've never heard that before.
You have min-maxer tendencies. It's
I do.
RPG term.
Especially when I've played a game several times, I tend to have that.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and I think.
Yeah.
I'm. There's just. It's dumb not to. Sometimes, especially if you have played a game for a long time, you know.
Yeah, no, at that point, it's like the replay value is, man, I want to be a beast.
Yeah. No.
I mean, because I'm kind of like, it might not seem like these battles are going fast, but I'm like, this is basically blowing through the battles. Nobody's dying. I'm killing these dudes as quickly as I possibly can.
Right.
Getting all these XP on other parts like this. I'm probably just going to use a... Wait, can I? Damn it.
The problem, I mean, games like these...
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
What I worry about, though, is breaking them. I mean, look, Gladius, for example. I spoke about that in the last episode. It's a game similar to this. There are two options for the fighting. When you attack, you can either choose to have like a bar where you have to time it, where you have to push it at the correct moment in the bar. Mm-hmm. Kind of like kicking a field goal in the old Madden. You have to push the button at the correct time.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can allow the computer to do it, and it's randomized essentially, so it's like a percentage chance. When I first played the game, I did the bar. You know, it was like a skill thing. But it became so fucking easy where it was just 100% every time. Where I was had a critical almost 100% of the time. I couldn't play like that anymore because I just broke it. Well, and it wasn't fun.
There's a point in this game where the game essentially breaks itself, but we're going to try to not use that route. And I don't really want to go into it until after it actually happens.
Okay. But I mean, yeah, because, I mean, games aren't fun when they're not challenging. And that can be a problem with a lot of RPGs.
That was. They have one enemy left and another one that's basically dead, though, so...
One of my favorite games of all time, RPG, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Love that game. But the end of the game, once you get to your max level, is stupid.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like the enemies are nothing. You know, you run up, use a quick force power, destroy like 4 dudes at once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, god damn it.
And then just, I don't know, man. You need a challenge. Having fun is a balance between challenging and... I mean, it has to have the right amount of difficulty.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but there's something satisfying. There's something to be said about, like, it's the end of the game, my dude's beastie because of the work that I put into him.
At the very, very end. At the very end. You can't have too much of that, otherwise it just gets boring. For me, at least.
Tommy missing there was annoying. Not that it'll matter. These people will still die. Horrible deaths. But Tommy might die before.
Damn it.
Don't let him go. So do you still retain all of your XP and job points that you earned in this battle?
Oh, here's something. Not that it'll happen because I'm not going to waste time going over there. But see how that crystal is like a yellowish color?
Yeah.
If I walked over that with a character, it'll give me the ability to learn the abilities that the enemy had that I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That can really help you level your abilities really fast.
Get those whenever I can.
I would here, but when Tom is at a critical level, I never mess around with things.
When the Tommy.
Yeah.
Are you harmed?
I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis.
Hubert. The Marquis Eldmore, damn library, was here.
The library.
Very same. That's whom do I owe my gratitude.
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garaland. We may be able to help you, but first I would hear more.
All right, that'll end this episode of Students of Gaming. I know we ran a little long there, but just a little bit, not too bad.
Yay.
All right, next stop, Egros Castle. Until next time, class instructorial dismissed.